Hey, everybody, listen up. I've spent 30 years building businesses, and I have built 8 national franchise brands and worked with over 800 franchise owners. I've got 8 minutes, if you do, right now to shoot you straight on what you need to know before you ever pick a new franchise business for yourself. No fluff. Here we go. Number 1, do your homework. Know the demographics. What's going on in the country? What businesses or business opportunities are growing, expanding? What are going to be needed long into the future? Some of the trends, we have an aging population. There's going to be services needed for those people. Pets over people. There's 95 million dogs in this country, only 85 million children. What are all the services that those pets are going to need and all the pet people? And we're facing the greatest transfer of wealth that we've ever seen in this country with baby boomers who have built businesses, accumulated real estate, stocks and bonds, and they're going to be looking to transfer those assets to the next generation. What does that look like? And where are the business opportunities inside of all of that? And then here's the big one everybody's thinking about. Is it AI or do you need a guy? What are the industries that are likely to be disrupted, that are no longer going to be needed, where people are going to have to change jobs or do something differently? And what are the things that are less likely to be disrupted? Home and property services, things that are going to have to be done by a person on site delivering those services. So look, do your homework. You always want to build a business into a growing demographic because it is always easier to start a business in a growing and expanding marketplace. Lesson number 2. Know your strengths. Brian Tracy has this incredible line that says, it is easiest to ride a horse in the direction that it's going, and when the horse is dead, get off. What are you great at? Are you a salesperson? Are you an operational person? Do you like talking to people? Do you like community building? Find a business that already leverages your greatest natural capabilities, and you have to identify all the capabilities that you have and which ones you have are going to be a fit for that business. Now, it's not your job as a business owner and a business builder to do everything, but it is your job to make sure that everything gets done. For some people, they haven't had that much responsibility, and business ownership is a challenge because when somebody needs to do something and nobody's available, the owner has the somebody shirt on, and they're the somebody that has to get that done. As you're building your team, you will need to think about not how something needs to get done, but who do I need to get this done? Who would be the very best person that I could have available that could take on this role for me? And sometimes when you're building a team, it is best to give away the things that you know the best. If you're a great salesperson, it's easier for you to hire salespeople because you already know what great looks like. Number 3, full commitment. For many people, if you have a spouse, if you've got a family, a business is a household bet. You're sacrificing your time, your energy with other people so that you can focus on the business, and whoever else is in the picture, they need to pick up the slack. If you are chasing a great business, you are going to have to create the space to grow, the space to learn, and sometimes the space to fail, because nothing works the first time, especially when it's your first time doing it. So this is going to be a shared sacrifice by anybody that's in your life, spouse, kids, sometimes parents or friends. So here's an exercise that you can do when you're considering a business. It's called the lifeboat exercise. Take all of your priorities, anything that you invest time and energy in, your hobbies, your friends, other businesses, whatever responsibilities you have, the people you engage with, and the things that you like to do, and put them all in the lifeboat. Now that you have all your priorities in the lifeboat, start throwing things over the side that matter the least to create space for the ones that matter the most. You will have to sacrifice things to build a great business, so you have to be intentional and make sure that you are choosing appropriately in creating that space that you need to be great in the business that you choose. Because a lack of focus will always lead to a lack of greatness, and focus requires space. Lesson number 4, and this is a tough one for people. How long can you be somebody that's not natural to you? You've got to level set your identity. When you go into a business, typically the scope of responsibilities is greater than you might have experienced before. So you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Now here's something that I've learned, fascinating. A high ego is a predictor of success. People that come in and they have a high opinion of themselves and they want to succeed deeply because it's tied to how they feel about themselves, the pride that they have in winning opportunities. It is a predictor of success, but it can't be so high that you are not willing to step into any job, take care of any detail, and do the shit work if that is what is required. You're a business owner, and nothing can be beneath you. You've got to lead by example sometimes, and people have to know that you're willing to do the job that needs to get done when it needs to get done. And if you've been an executive, this might feel different for you, but that's business ownership. Get over it and get on with it. Lessons learned number 5, know your outcome. This took me at least a decade to figure out. It is your job as a business owner and your job only to define what good looks like and what an outcome looks like for you. Your outcome will be specific to you. Even if you join a franchise system with 100 other franchise owners, your time horizon may be different. Your anticipated results might be different. Your commitment might be slightly different. Although it can't be low, it has to be high. What are you looking for in terms of time, in terms of dollars, and in terms of experience? And how long are you going to want to be in this business? Is this a 4 to 6 year build for you? Because that fits your time horizon for retirement or when you want to do something else? Or is this a legacy business that you want to turn over to your kids, like I see in some of the businesses that we built over the decades, where owners still own these 15 and 20 years later? You have to take the time to define and update and refine exactly what the outcome is for you. It is your job and your job only to speak a bold and powerful future existence, because that is what you are going to share with everybody in your community and everybody in your business universe, so they can be clear about what you're building and what they can do to help you do it. Remember, you are not here to serve the business. The business is here to serve and fulfill its role in helping you achieve the outcome that you've identified for yourself. Lesson number 6 is to find your tribe. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to evaluate the business against your outcome that you've defined. And from an investment or return perspective, does it fit? Can it help you achieve the outcome? After you've confirmed this business will work for you, then you've got to ask yourself, are these the people that I want to go through life with? Do I trust these people to resolve conflict in a healthy manner? Do I believe that when I have an issue or a problem or I need some help, are these people committed? Are they going to be there? Are they going to help me achieve my outcome? Are they even going to care about my outcome? It's always the vibe that builds the tribe. So when you pick a franchise community to join, make sure that these are the type of people that you want to go through life with, because the older I get, the more important I realize that is. Okay, folks, that's it for today. I hope that was helpful and informational for you, and use what we talked about today as a litmus test. And if you want more franchise factoids, follow this channel, Drink Straight from the Tap. I'm Jeff Dudan, the Franchise Dude. Get yourself unemployed in the best way possible. Thanks for listening.